Not long ago, Anna Duggar was seen in Arkansas. Her fans couldn't believe she was wearing jeans. But what really got their attention was the fact that she was still sporting her wedding band. After her brother Josh was found guilty of possessing and receiving child pornography in 2021, Anna Duggar remained very quiet. She has been reticent to participate in family portraits, has hardly posted on social media, and is only seldom seen in the background of home movies. She has seemed largely unhappy in those few moments. The current winter season has altered that. Anna has been photographed twice this month as she is out and about in the neighborhood. One thing has remained constant, even if her appearance has changed significantly. To put an end to speculation that she has left her troublesome spouse, the mother of 7 is seen wearing her wedding band. As time passed after Josh Duggar's imprisonment, fans of the Duggar family speculated that Anna Duggar was plotting her escape from her evil husband. Fans were already concerned about the relationship and Josh's treatment of Anna before his dramatic arrest on allegations of child pornography. Many of his fans are curious as to whether his wife is taking advantage of her husband's incarceration by going into hiding or whether she is considering filing for a divorce. It seems that will not be occurring. Anna Duggar was seen with another lady last week in Fayetteville, Arkansas, near a school. In her laid-back outfit of jeans, a black blouse, a pullover, and shoes, she strolled along. What was happening on her hand was just as intriguing as her style, which took the Duggar family fans off surprise. The U.S. Sun released images of Anna that made it seem like she was wearing her wedding band. The same magazine continued to feature the Duggar-in-law in more images a few days later. She shopped in Arkansas while wearing pants and a sweatshirt once again. Her ring finger seems to be wearing a wedding band once again. Keeping her wedding ring on shows that Anna has no intention of abandoning her troublesome spouse, even while he is serving a long sentence in jail. Josh was given a sentence of almost 12 years in prison, but according to his current release date projections, he will only spend around 11 years. The Federal Bureau of Prisons has announced that Josh will be freed from FCI Seagoville in October 2032, which is just less than 11 years after his sentence. He apparently got into difficulties inside the prison walls for having contraband, which led to the alteration of his release date. Additional offenses may result in an even longer delay of his release date. Josh Duggar will be required to meet with a parole officer on a frequent basis upon his release. Additionally, he will be prohibited from seeing any pornographic content. Josh will be subject to strict supervision upon his release from prison. Furthermore, if his parole officer so desires, he is obligated to undergo polygraph testing. His ability to cohabitate with his own children has always been a mystery to fans of the Duggar family. Some of his biological children will have grown up by the time he is released from jail. One of the Duggar daughters, Mackenzie, will be turning 23 this year. Madison Duggar, his youngest kid, was born a few weeks before the Duggar's conviction. The release of Duggar will occur around the time she turns 11. Not only that, but Michael and Marcus Duggar will be adults as well. The Duggar children, Mercedes, Mason, and Mariella, will be 17, 15, and 13 years old, correspondingly, upon their father's release from a federal prison. In the same year that Josh is freed from federal prison, both Anna and he will turn 44. Not even out of their 20s when they tied the knot. Anna Duggar was introduced to the public as the kind and gentle spouse of Josh Duggar, a famous member of the Duggar family, the subjects of the hit reality program 19 Kids and Counting on TLC. By Duggar standards, her life seemed to be something out of a fairy tale. A love story, a wedding, and a family that just kept getting bigger. Critics and admirers alike have begun to doubt Anna's decisions as the idyllic image has crumbled over the years. The most pressing of them is the mystery of why, in the wake of the much-publicized controversies involving Josh, Anna continues to display her wedding band. Anna and Josh tied the knot in September 2008 in front of an intimate gathering of loved ones who rejoiced in their same beliefs and the traditional traditions to which they were both devoted. The couple faithfully followed the conservative values of the Duggar family for many years, which included a strong emphasis on marriage, religion, and having a big brood. The couple seemed to be living the life that Anna probably dreamed of when she and her husband brought 7 children into the world. However, in 2015, their seemingly flawless marriage started to show signs of cracks. It was revealed that Josh was embroiled in many controversies, including the Ashley Madison data leak and infidelity claims. Following allegations that Josh had interacted inappropriately with youngsters while still a teenager, these details were revealed. Josh was the last link in the chain of disgrace that befell the once holy Duggar family. Anna continued to stand by Josh as he publicly apologized and sought recovery, even in the face of these bombshells. While her supporters and detractors argued over whether or not she should have stayed in the marriage, she issued remarks praising God and stressing the value of forgiveness. If things weren't already crazy enough in 2015, Josh's arrest in 2021 on allegations of child pornography only made things worse. His conviction in December of that year was brought about by the incriminating evidence that was presented in court. The climax of Josh's years of misconduct was his punishment to more than 10 years in jail. Many saw this as the pinnacle of treachery, a barrier that no amount of forgiveness or faith could overcome. With 7 children to care for on her alone, many thought Anna would finally decide to leave her husband. Still, Anna's wedding band is still securely on her finger, even though Josh committed some serious crimes and has been gone for a long time. One must first contemplate the deeply held values that Anna has lived by her whole life in order to comprehend her choice to keep wearing her wedding band. Much like Josh, Anna came from a traditional Christian family that valued marriage above all else and encouraged its members to devote their lives to it. Among her religious congregants, divorce is frowned upon and is seen as a betrayal of one's oath to God. Anna probably learned from her parents that marriage is permanent and unchanging. Many people in her religious tradition see hardships as chances to show how strong their faith and perseverance are. Wearing her wedding ring may represent more than just her devotion to Josh. It may also represent her devotion to God and the promises she made. Everyone in her inner circle, including the Duggars, probably shares this view. No matter how bad things got, the Duggar family never wavered in their message of strength and solidarity. They have publicly shown their support for Anna by encouraging and rallying behind her. The beliefs and expectations of Anna's closest loved ones may have a role in her choice to remain and keep wearing her ring. A wedding ring is a symbol of commitment, love, and trust for many. But the significance could be more nuanced for Anna. Not just for Josh, but for their whole family, her ring may represent the possibility of atonement. Anna has made no secret of her faith in prayer's transformative power and in the possibility of second chances. Even if the reality of her predicament is becoming more difficult to bear, she may be clinging to that hope by wearing her wedding band. The ring might also be a protective mechanism, a means of warding off inquiries or critiques. Anna may be sending a message to the world by keeping it on, even if it may be seen as odd or controversial by some, that she has chosen her path. She may not be prepared to deliver the message of surrender that she fears would be implied if she were to remove the ring. Anna has paid a heavy price for her choice to stay married to Josh. Over the years, opinions on her have changed. Some have lauded her commitment, while others have criticized her for allowing a poisonous environment to persist. The pressure to conform has clearly worn Anna down, yet she seems unfazed by the criticism. Taking care of 7 kids on her alone is no easy task, especially considering how little money Anna probably has. Even if the Duggars are there to help, Anna's story shows how many women are in a tough position because of strict religious norms. If she were to leave her spouse, she would be risking the loss of her community and the financial security she has come to rely on. Concern for her children's safety is another issue. Maybe Anna thinks it's necessary for their family bond to keep in touch with their dad, even if it's only symbolic. Their influence may be just as significant as her own views in explaining why she continues to wear her ring. Anna has mostly avoided the spotlight in the years after Josh's incarceration. To devote herself fully to her children and religion, she has chosen to erase her social media accounts and make few public appearances. Despite the fact that this has sparked curiosity over her mental health and future intentions, Anna seems resolute in her determination to face her challenges head-on. While the symbolic meaning of Anna's wedding ring may be unclear to others, it may have deep meaning for her in terms of her faith, love, commitment, and optimism. This decision is a reflection of her own path and the principles she has held dear since she was a little girl.